Hey, my name is Grandy. I'm the head of the Softeq Venture Studio. I started my career 17 years ago in innovation. And the biggest change I've seen in the last 10 years is how things have gotten technically more complex. So as you start a company, you might be lucky enough to have a CTO, and they might be good at front end, but you need an embedded engineer or you need a back-end engineer. So the challenging part is that it has gotten more complex. Being an entrepreneur, life is about setbacks, right? So it's about how you get from that low point to the next low point to the next low point and keep going. I've had many successes and just as many failures. I think the key is having a good support system around you. So whether that's a wife or a spouse or a partner or a family or a best friend, you need that support system. We've had parts of the company just crumble overnight with things that are outside of our control. There's always going to be low points. It's about getting from low point to low point and knowing that you can get through it. I think the core of what makes us different and unique from all those out there, as someone that's been through a lot of accelerators, they add a ton of value. And I suggest every entrepreneur to go find the accelerator that's right for them and go participate in it. What makes ours different is the core of Softeq being involved. So it's that core technical competency that Softeq has that we can then use and advance the companies further. So I think the Venture Studio is for everyone. We're an inclusive group. We like to take all forms of entrepreneurs. Where we fit is, one, you have to be a great entrepreneur. Number two, you have to have a good idea. And what we're looking to solve is the technical problem and all the business issues. So anyone that has an idea and a good entrepreneur that's looking to solve the technical problem and you don't have that core skill set on your group, that's who we're looking for. We don't really care about the industry. It's really more about the entrepreneur having a good idea and having a need to solve that technical problem. Personally, I like to solve big, challenging problems that have a big impact. So it could be in the healthcare space, in the energy space, in the connectivity space. I believe all of those verticals have huge amounts of potential for innovation. And they're generally controlled by big conglomerate companies that need innovation. And that's one of the things that makes the Softeq Venture Studio unique is not only will we help the startups scale their product, but we also work with a lot of these large enterprise companies. So there's a partnership model that happens between the startups that come into the Venture Studio and our current customer base, which are those larger enterprise customers. Houston's a great city. The things you'd expect me to say, it's the third, fourth largest city. That's up for debate. It has the largest medical center in the world. It's the energy capital of the world. But that's not what really matters. I think the hidden gem of Houston is its diversity. So Houston is the most culturally diverse city in the country. Houston will become, I believe, an innovation hub, and it's going to be based around the people because the people are what matter. So what drives innovation, it's very rarely the idea. It's almost always the people that were involved. And that diversity is what will drive Houston to be an innovation hub. 5 years is a long time in the world of Softeq, and a lot of innovative things can happen in 5 years. So what we are looking to do is to have hundreds of companies have gone through the Venture Studio. We're looking to have it potentially in multiple cities, maybe in multiple countries. But at the core of it, we want to help entrepreneurs succeed and advance innovation forward. My career has been a 17-year straight line. There's been no ups and no downs. That's actually a joke, right? So what's prepared me for this career and specifically for this moment, I think is the network and the connections that I've made and having the ability to go to that network and connect the companies that are coming into the Venture Studio with those mentors and those advisors that can help them move their business forward. I've had a lot of strange detours. Definitely the weirdest one is I had a sales job where I went on a sales call and I showed up and it was a nudist colony. So that definitely wins the wildest, weirdest detour. It was quite shocking when I got there too and I realized what was happening. Yeah, so my favorite thing to do is to be on the water. So I grew up on the water. I love to wakeboard and water ski and fish and just hang out at the sandbar. So if I'm ever not answering my phone or my email, I'm probably on the boat. Isn't 9 questions funnier than 10 questions? Because then it's like, why didn't you ask 10 questions?